everyone, welcome to Live Interactive English. This is Karen.
Hey everybody, I am Shane.
Today we're looking at day 1 of Machu Picchu, lost city of the Incas. And the vocabulary words are ruin.
Ruin.
The city was once a major seat of power, but now it's nothing more than ruins.
Peak.
Peak.
The view from the peak is amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, do you see that?
Yeah. Civilization.
Civilization.
The earliest civilizations began thousands of years ago.
Artistic.
Artistic.
In my opinion, this painting is a bold artistic statement.
Wow.
It really is.
Retreat.
Retreat.
His home in Hawaii serves as a winter retreat.
Isolation.
Isolation.
Peter lived a life of isolation and never spoke to anybody.
Aww.
Sounds like me.
You talk to everyone.
That's true. I talk to the whole world.
Exactly. You like talking.
I'm the opposite of isolated.
That's right.
Whatever
okay.
that is.
But we're talking about something really, well, it sounds really cute.
And it's pretty isolated.
Ah, you're right. Pretty isolated, away from everything else.
Yeah.
Machu Picchu. Somehow it reminds me of Pikachu.
It's such a cute name.
I know.
Machu Picchu.
It's hard to forget.
Can't get much cuter than that.
Yeah,
right?
where is Machu Picchu anyways?
Well, it is in Peru, and it's up on a really high mountain, like 2,500 meters.
Okay, so it's very, very high. Is it very big or is it very small?
Well, I mean, it's not really big, but for being on top of a mountain, this civilization, well, it's not a civilization anymore. It's been deserted. But when it was a civilization, it would be quite big because it's really in the middle of nowhere on top of a mountain.
But it's got, I remember, stone steps and it's got farming terraces.
Hundreds of buildings, a full
That's right.
irrigation and water system.
Yeah, it was built with everything.
Yeah, so it was really a big place, and it seemed like it was probably quite lively.
But now it's a huge tourist attraction,
Yeah,
right?
so it's really beautiful. Up in the middle of mountains, it's very remote, and it's gorgeous.
I've never been. I've only seen pictures, and the picture says it all.
Yeah, I've only seen pictures. I think most people have only seen pictures, or maybe a documentary.
I would love to go there, though.
Okay.
Let's learn more about Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu!
Machu Picchu, lost city of the Incas. Peru is a land of natural wonders. The towering Andes Mountains run its entire length, forming a barrier dividing its desert-like coast from its eastern jungle. In this mountain barrier lies the ruins of Peru's ancient city of Machu Picchu, which remained hidden from outside eyes for hundreds of years.
Welcome to Live Interactive English Magazine. Today's lesson is called Machu Picchu, the Lost City of Gold. No, it's called Machu Picchu, Lost City of the Incas, Day 1. Yeah, Lost City of Gold was a cartoon that I watched as a child. Anyways, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike, and we're not talking about Jeff's childhood cartoon watching. We're talking about Machu Picchu, the famous mountain town, village, palace complex in Peru. So, if you're planning a trip to South America, don't make all of your plans just yet. You will definitely want to check out Machu Picchu after you hear this 2-day article.
Anyways, Peru, our article begins. Peru is a land of natural wonders. The towering Andes Mountains run its entire length, forming a barrier dividing its desert-like coast from its eastern jungle. So on one side, you've got desert. On the other side of this mountain range, you've got a lush tropical jungle. Wow. Peru sounds like a land of contrasts in addition to being the land of the Incas.
Yes,
It sounds awesome.
It sounds
That's what I'm saying.
It sounds pretty great. And yes, the Andes Mountains, of course, run down much of the western coast of South America. And in this mountain barrier, the Andes Mountains, in this mountain barrier lies the ruins of Peru's ancient city of Machu Picchu, which remained hidden from outside eyes for hundreds of years. Even the name Machu Picchu makes you think of sort of lost places or exotic locations. Machu
does.
Picchu.
It does.
Even if they're just ruins.
Did you say ruins?
I said ruins.
Because that's the first vocabulary word of the day. Now here, we're using this word ruin as a noun. Though, usually when people talk about these things, they use the word ruins. Yes, ruins are what is left of an old or damaged city or building. And yes, often ruins are the abandoned remains of an ancient civilization. You could say that the Colosseum in Rome is a ruin, okay? But usually when people are talking about these things, they say ruins. They have the S at the end of that word. Now, this word ruin can also be a verb. To ruin something is to wreck that thing, to destroy that thing, so on and so forth. Anyways, for example, the city was once a major seat of power, but now it's nothing more than ruins.
Ah, they must be talking about Ephesus in Turkey.
Was that the city of Ozymandias?
No, I don't think so. But that's a good guess, though.
Anyways, folks, let's go ahead and take a break, but we'll be back after this.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。这次要介绍的景点是位于秘鲁的马丘比丘 （Machu Picchu），它是印加文明的遗迹，被称为失落的印加城市。不过，我们应该要先从秘鲁的地理环境开始介绍。秘鲁这个国家，它充满了自然奇观。高耸的安第斯山脉贯穿它的南北，形成一道天然的屏障，然后它把沙漠一般的海岸还有东边的丛林分隔开来。刚刚 Jeff 老师提到丛林的时候，有用到 lush 这个形容词。lush 是形容苍翠繁茂的或是茂盛的。那老师还用到 tropical 则是形容热带的或是位于热带的。好，课文提到，在高耸的安第斯山脉屏障之中，坐落着秘鲁古城马丘比丘的遗迹。那过去好几百年，外界都不知道它的存在。这边有一个单字是 ruin 可以当名词或是动词。当名词就表示废墟或是遗迹，那当这个意思常常是用复数形。ruin 当动词则表示损毁或是毁坏，使什么毁掉。它的意思就跟 wreck 或是 destroy 很相近。wreck 是拼作 W-R-E-C-K， 那它们都有破坏啊、损毁的语义。刚刚 Jeff 老师还用到 remains 这个名词也可以用来指遗迹，也通常是用复数形式。接回到课文中。
Machu Picchu, lost city of the Incas. Machu Picchu, meaning Old Peak, in the local language, was built by the Inca civilization at the height of its power in the 15th century. The city is nearly 2,500 meters above sea level, with a network of more than 150 buildings and 600 farming terraces connected by 3,000 stone steps. Truly, it remains an amazing artistic and engineering achievement. It was built with public squares, palaces, temples, and a water system that fed baths, fountains, and irrigation channels across the site.
Before the break, Mike had mused about how mysterious the name Machu Picchu sounded, or how epic it sounded. Now, let's go ahead and learn what Machu Picchu, what it actually means.
Wow, okay, so it's not just a place name. There is a meaning in an ancient language. Let's find out. It says Machu Picchu, meaning old peak in the local language. All right, was built by the Inca civilization at the height of its power in the 15th century. So I guess it's safe to assume that Machu Picchu is a word in the Incan language. As we learn, it means old peak. And if you've ever seen a picture of Machu Picchu, even if you haven't been there, even a picture would tell you, yes, this is an area in the middle of the mountains. And so when we use this word peak, this noun, we're talking about the top of a mountain. That's about all it is. If you're climbing a mountain and you get to the top and you can't go up anymore, you must be at the peak. And of course, if you're the first one to climb the mountain, you might plant a flag on the peak or something like that. The very top of the mountain, no matter how high it is, no matter how pointed or flat or whatever it is, just the highest point on the mountain is the peak. For example, the view from the peak is amazing. Of course it is. You're really high up in the air.
There's another word for peak, isn't there? The word summit?
The summit of the mountain is very similar, yes.
S-U-M-M-I-T, summit. Anyways, before we move on, though, the next vocabulary word of the day awaits us, and that word is not summit.
No.
It's the word civilization. Civilization It's a noun. A civilization is a society. Okay, a civilization is a society in which people live together in a highly developed way. For example, the earliest civilizations began thousands of years ago. Yes, I believe the cradle of civilization was the Fertile Crescent between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. That crescent no longer exists, but I believe that area, the cradle of civilization, was in modern-day Iraq.
That's right. You had leadership, a complicated, developed economy, all sorts of specialization in a society, much more than your bare basic existence. Anyways, back to the Incan civilization, which we're learning about through Machu Picchu. The city of Machu Picchu is nearly 2,500 meters above sea level, quite high up in the mountains, with a network of more than 150 buildings and 600 farming terraces connected by 3,000 stone steps. This was not your little cluster of mud huts or simple wooden buildings. This was a very complicated and well-built little town or city, you could say.
This is a civilization.
Yeah.
They've got highly developed stuff.
Way up in the mountains.
Way up there in the mountains. Anyways, the next sentence says truly, it, Machu Picchu, remains an amazing artistic and engineering achievement.
That's why it still draws tourists from around the world even today. Yes, of course, it's an engineering achievement. Building a city in the middle of the mountains would be a difficult
tough, yeah.
engineering challenge, but they didn't just stop there. They made it pretty. They made it beautiful. They used all of their artistic skills to decorate their mountain city. Artistic, this adjective, just basically means something to do with art or something to do with expressing yourself through art. All right, dance is an artistic practice. Music, writing, poetry, acting, singing, painting, sculpting. I could go on. All of these things are different forms of art, so they are all artistic. Something. Artistic activities would be a simple way of saying it. For example, we could say, in my opinion, this painting is a bold artistic statement. They're saying something important through art.
So you're looking at the Guernica?
It could be Guernica, sure. Yeah, that's a good one.
It's a good painting.
Yeah.
Strong artistic statement,
very
bold.
Yeah. What's that Goya one with the people getting...
The 5th of May?
Is that the 5th of May? That's a bold artistic statement.
Or some day in May. Yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on. We won't talk about Goya anymore.
Okay.
Let's learn some more about Machu Picchu. Get this, it was built with public squares, palaces, temples, and a water system, like plumbing, that fed baths, fountains, and irrigation channels across the site. So yes, we definitely have a highly developed civilization on our hands.
This sounds better than my neighborhood.
It sounds better than my neighborhood, too. Let's move to Peru.
Okay.
All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. When we come back, we'll be talking some more about Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu 这个名字听起来就很神秘，那其实它在当地语言里面指的是古老的山峰。马丘比丘是在15世纪印加文明全盛时期建造的。那这座城市位于海拔2500公尺左右的地方，它有超过150座的建筑物，还有600个农业梯田。除此之外，它还有公共广场、宫殿、寺庙，还有水利系统。那这个水利系统还提供水源给澡堂、喷泉，还有遍布全区的灌溉渠道。课文提到说，马丘比丘确实是一项令人赞叹的艺术与工程学的成就。我们先来看3个单字 ，peak 是山峰、山顶或是顶峰。那我们也可以用 summit。summit summit 来表达山的尖峰或者是峰顶。至于 civilization 它表示文明或是文明社会。Jeff 老师提到两河流域是人类古文明的摇篮，那老师说的 Fertile Crescent 就表示肥沃月湾、新月沃土。那么 the Tigris 表示底格里斯河 ，the Euphrates 就表示幼发拉底河。好，下一个单字 artistic 它是形容艺术的或者是具有艺术鉴赏力的。那这边还有2个补充单字 terrace 它是指梯田，那这个字也可以用来指房屋外面的平台。至于 irrigation 在文中它表达灌溉。解华课文中
Machu Picchu, lost city of the Incas. No one knows for sure why the city was built in such a remote place. Historians believe Machu Picchu might have been a religious site, a royal retreat, or a place of trade for goods traveling between the Amazon basin and the lands of the Inca Empire. What is known is that the city was deserted less than a century after it was first used as a royal estate. It would remain for many centuries more in isolation.
Everyone, today the name of the game is Machu Picchu, the lost city of the Incas. Now, let's learn some more about Machu Picchu. Apparently, no one knows for sure why the city was built in such a remote place. Yeah, why does someone build a city way up in the mountains at a great distance away from anything else? Why?
It's true. Cities are often built on coasts, near harbors, or near a big river or something like that. Why build a city up in the mountains? It would have been very difficult and expensive to do that. Well, historians believe Machu Picchu might have been a religious site, a royal retreat, or a place of trade for goods traveling between the Amazon basin and the lands of the Inca Empire. Of course, there must have been a good reason for them to build it. Maybe it was a holy site. Maybe it was a trading post connecting different parts of the Incan Empire. Or perhaps it was a royal retreat, because royal people need a place to retreat to.
Now, you just used that word retreat
I did.
as a verb, but
But
in our article, we're using this word as a noun. Here, a retreat is a place. A retreat is a quiet place away from the world where a person can relax and get away from it all. For example, his home in Hawaii serves as a winter retreat. I don't like this guy. He's got a home in Hawaii, and that's not his home all the time. He just goes there during the winter to get away from it all and to relax and to escape cold weather. I don't like that guy. I'm kind of jealous. I don't like that guy at all.
Well, you know, sometimes holy people, monks or something, might live in a retreat that keeps them away from modern society.
In Hawaii.
But you're right. Generally, it's rich people who have a country home. If you have a winter retreat, the idea is you have another house, probably in a big city where you normally live, and then for holidays, weekends, when you need to just get away and relax, you go to your second home in the country. Anyways, what is known is that the city was deserted less than a century after it was first used as a royal estate. Very interesting. So about 100 years, or less than 100 years after it was first built or first used by the Incan royalty, it was abandoned. It was deserted. People just left and didn't really come back anymore. It would remain for many centuries more in isolation. So it's like they built this beautiful house, used it for a few years, and then said, meh, it's too far away, it's too cold. They forgot about it. Yes, and then it stayed there on its own, kind of forgotten to the world in isolation, that the whole city of Machu Picchu was sort of just lost to history. Isolation, this noun we can talk about, it's being alone, it's being away from others. If you're on your own, if there's no one around, you might be feeling lonely, or you might like it that way. But basically, you're on your own, you're cut off from the rest of the world, you're in isolation. For example, Peter lived a life of isolation and never spoke to anybody. He lived in a lighthouse on a tiny island. He didn't have a phone, no internet.
And that's the way that Peter liked it.
He
liked his life of isolation because Peter is a misanthrope.
Just him and the seagulls.
There you go. All right, folks, with that, our lesson for today is in the books, and it's time for us to say bye-bye.
Take care.
马丘比丘的生活机能听起来很完善，不过为什么它会被建造在这么偏僻的地方呢？历史学家认为，马丘比丘可能是一个宗教场所、王室敬仰的地方，或者是亚马逊河流域跟印加帝国土地之间货物往来交易的地方。那目前人们已经知道的是，这座城市一开始是用来当王室庄园，但不到100年它就被舍弃了。那后续的好几百年，它也都是维持着与世隔绝的状态。我们最后来看2个单字 retreat 它可以当名词或当动词。当名词表示休养所、静养的地方，那它也可以当动词来表达撤退啊、隐退或是躲避等等。至于 isolation Isolation 它是名词，是指孤立、隔离。Jeff 老师在解释时用到片语 be cut off from 什么什么，就表达被切断联系，跟什么什么隔绝开来。好，补充单字 estate 它是名词，是指庄园，或者是可以指地产。好了，那么以上是这个讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny。在今天的课程中，我们要介绍5个文法重点。第一个是地方副词片语或是地方副词移到句首的倒装句。第二个是 which 引导关系子句的非限定用法。第三个是 remain 做连缀动词的用法。第四个是副词片语 for sure。第5个是 WH 疑问词引导名词子句。首先，我们来学习地方副词片语或是地方副词移到句首的倒装句。要强调表示地方的副词或是副词片语，或者是主词带有比较长的修饰语时，为了避免头重脚轻，可以将副词或副词片语移到句首，并将后方的主词和动词进行倒装。举例来说 ，The beautiful vase which she bought at the flea market sat on the table。那只花瓶放在桌上，那是她在跳蚤市场买的。由于句中的主词 the beautiful vase 后方的修饰语比较长，我们可以将地方副词片语 on the table 移到句首，并将动词 sat 移到主词的前方，形成倒装，句子就变成 On the table sat the beautiful vase which she bought at the flea market。接下来，我们来学习 which 引导关系子句的非限定用法。which 做关系代名词，可以用来代指为事物的先行词。当先行词是明确或特定的事物时 ，which 所引导的关系子句是用来补述说明先行词。which 的前方要加上逗号，这就是非限定用法。例如 ，Taipei 101, which was once the tallest building in the world, is a popular tourist destination。台北101是个受欢迎的观光景点。它曾经是世界第一高楼。接下来，我们来学习 remain 做连缀动词的用法。remain 当连缀动词表示保持或是维持，后面可以接形容词或是名词。例如 ，Please remain silent during the show。在表演过程中，请保持安静。The cause of her death remains a mystery。她的死因仍然是个谜。接下来，我们来学习副词片语 for sure， 表示确定、肯定。for sure 也可以做形容词来表达肯定的、无疑的。例如 ，No one knows for sure how the accident happened。没有人确切的知道那场意外是如何发生的。那么句中的 for sure 是副词，用来修饰动词 know。再看个例句 ，We all make mistakes, that's for sure。我们都会犯错，那是一定的。句中的 for sure 则是当作形容词。最后，我们来学习 WH 疑问词引导名词子句。WH 疑问词 what、who、when、where、why、how 等等，可以引导名词子句，在句中做主词、受词或是主词补语来用。例如 ，I don't know where she lives。我不知道她住哪里。那么句中的名词子句 where she lives 就是作为动词 know 的受词。以上是这些重点整理，我们下次见喽 ！See you next time, bye.
欢迎收看《就爱讲英文》，我是悠悠，
是自然。
到银行除了开户，通常要处理像什么支票兑现啊、存款啊、提款啊、查询余额啊，
Yeah.
对不对？如果被跳票也要，希望不要。
OK，
对，
我们来看一下这一些英文应该要怎么说。
存款、提款，英文怎么说
存款看金，我们可以说 make a deposit。
？Make a deposit。
那如果你要存100，你就 make a deposit of $100。
Make a deposit of $100。
那存200嘞
？Make a deposit of $200。
好，那提款呢？用另外一个字叫 withdraw。
Withdraw。
对，下次无聊的话，你去 ATM 领钱，对不对？你把那个语言设定成那个英文， 你就可以看到这些字啦。啊哈，
然后钱也提不出来。
Withdraw 看多少钱，然后就领多少钱。啊，比如说我要领100块。
我要领100块。
I want to withdraw $100.
I want to withdraw $100.
领100块应该会被打。
有时候呢，自己要先填好这个存款单或是提款单，所以那个填的那个东西啊，纸条怎么说？
那个小纸条啦，或者是小单子，那个东西叫 slip。好，所以提款单 withdraw slip。
Withdraw slip。
那 withdraw 刚刚讲的那个动词对不对？后面加 al。那因为它的那个发音都是 all 的音，那你就稍微拉长一点 withdraw slip。
Withdraw
slip。OK， 那存款单。
存款单
deposit slip。deposit
slip。
那填写的时候呢，你用 fill out。fill
out
或者是 fill in 都可以。
fill in。那支票兑现呢？
兑现对不对？就是变成现金嘛。
是。
我们用 cash 这个字当成动词。
那怎么说
？I need to cash this check。
哦，那么简单。
就这么简单。
I need to cash this check。
对。
那这个查询余额怎么说？
查询余额 ，OK，余额的话，我们用 account balance。
account balance。
这个 balance 不是那个平衡啊，
那是什么？
它是余额，就是你的支出跟你的存进来，然后最后那个就是 balance。balance。所以你可以说 ，Could you please check my account balance？Could
you please check my account balance？ 什么？我这个月又透支了。
怎么说呢？就说 ，Oh no, there's no money left in my account。
怎么那么简单
？There's no money left in my account。
There's no money left in my account。
没有留下任何的钱了。
真的没有。
莫急咯，看一下
莫急了
今天的
live action。
Good morning. How can I help you today?
Yeah, I would like to cash this check, please.
Certainly. Please sign the back of it, and I will prepare the cash for you.
Great. Oh, I would also like to withdraw some money.
Okay. How much would you like to withdraw?
Could you check my account balance first?
Of course, and please fill out this withdrawal slip.
Okay.